Good morning and warm welcome to everyone watching over Kalika HD. This is the program brought upon by PABSON Distance the distance teaching program, especially targeted to the students of level class 8, 9 and of course 10. So here I am with you all today as a science teacher, Mr. Manish Ghimire, and I will be teaching you class 8 science today. The topic is same as we started before. Soil topic, soil and minerals. The heading is soil profile. Listen what soil profile is, that we are going to get detail about it. Soil profile is like a record of different level of soil that is found below the earth's crust. If we dig a trench, somewhere in some places of land, then we can come to see different layers of soil making of the land of earth. The uppermost layer of earth's crust is quite different with the layer that we find when we go some kilometers below, and that layer also varies if you go some more kilometers down. And under the earth's crust, before actually mantle comes, we mean to say that when you are dealing with the layers of soil below the earth's crust, there comes large boulders of rocks also that we are going to reveal today. Let's find out. Layers of soil. The very first layer is O horizon, but mainly in class 8 we will talk about three major layers of soil. The first one is topsoil, second one is subsoil, and the third one is bedrock. See the screen once please. In the screen you can see, let me just show you there. This is where we were before. Soil is a mixture of various components: soil particles, rock particles, organic matter or humus, water, air, smaller microorganisms like fungi, bacteria, etc. But let me say you, when you go down the earth's crust, it is not always sure all these components are present in soil. The same thing we are going to discuss today. As you go down the earth's crust, the composition, the structure, the texture, the color of soil go on changing. Actually, the color of soil above the earth's crust where we are actually standing is very dark grey and black color, whereas color below the earth's crust varies because composition vary, because texture of soil vary, and the particles with which soil is mixed vary. That makes color to be different as you go down the earth's crust. There is written in the second paragraph, composition of soil may differ from place to place. The climate, geographical structure, landscape, human settlement, forest and other aspects of environment affect the composition of soil. The uppermost layer of soil is occupied by dead and decayed parts of living organism. Thus, this layer is rich in nutrients and is more productive in terms of agricultural production. The layers beneath the first layer contains different sized particles of soil, and other components also vary in different depth below the earth's crust. The lowermost layer of soil contains large pieces of rocks and pebbles. This layer is called bedrock. The study of all these layers of soil from uppermost loose layer of soil to the lowermost compact layer of bedrock is called soil profile. Okay, I am going to show you soil profile there. Look, this is the soil. You can see it is a very dark and black colored materials that is rich in humus, and I must say this is the part of soil taken from very uppermost layer of earth's crust, that is loose. There are many microorganisms present like bacteria, fungi. They mix soil loose. They make soil loose and they help to decay and decompose dead bodies of plants and animal. That is why uppermost loose layer of Earth's crust is quite fertile in terms of production. Now in the screen you can see soil profile. Today's heading. Let's begin. The demonstration of different layers of soil found in different depths below the Earth's crust that ranges from top fertile soil to the lowermost large boulders of rock is called soil profile. You can see the picture aside. Horizons, organic horizon means O horizon, A horizon means topsoil, B horizon means subsoil, C horizon means substratum, and R horizon it is bedrock, where large sized rocks are present. Okay, let me talk about soil horizon in detail. Soil profile consists of different layers of soil or horizons. We call layer of soil horizon also. Keep in mind everyone, horizon means layer of soil. Each layers or horizon have different quality soil, means composition of soil may vary from one layer to another layer. Some layer contains humus in excessive amount, whereas some others layer may not contain even single traces of humus in them. So, the presence of organic matter also vary from one horizon to another horizon. The presence of slate, clay, sand also vary from one horizon to another horizon. On that basis, different layers are made, different layers are studied, and the study of all those layers that are found from Earth's crust till bedrock is called soil profile. Okay, I said the very first layer is O horizon. Let us read this in detail. O horizon. O horizon is the layer of Earth's crust where we stand. Animals run. Animals attack another animals for their life. Herbivorous animals just graze on that layer. We make our buildings on that layer, means the layer we see directly. The layer we see is O horizon. And let me say you, O horizon is must rich in humus, I mean to say organic matter. Organic matter like dead and decayed parts of plants and animal, garbages, withered leaves of plant, branches, their dead roots, all are present on the uppermost layer of Earth's crust. We have discussed on O horizon. The thickness of this horizon may vary from place to place. Somewhere O horizon may be of greater thickness, somewhere it may be of smaller thickness like this, somewhere there may not be even presence of O horizon. I mean to say O horizon is completely characterized by the presence of organic materials, dead and decayed parts of plants and animal, withered leaves, garbages, fruit parts, outer bark, stems, branches, and so many other materials. When these all materials are completely decomposed by bacteria, fungi, earthworm, and other useful microbes, very useful and productive manure is formed. That manure is richly supplied in this O horizon. That is why plants grow very well there. Their productivity increases. But I said you already, the presence of this layer O horizon may not be found in every parts of earth. if you go to see that O horizon in every parts of land, you may or may not observe that. Some part of land directly start from topsoil without richly supplied with humus. That is why you need to consider this as the very topmost layer that may or may not be present. But around the locality where human lives, where animals live, where plants are found, this layer is 100% present. But the region like desert, the region where no traces of living survival is found, there is no presence of this O horizon. Anyway, O horizon is the uppermost loose layer of the Earth's crust, which is richly supplied with organic matter. The second layer, see, topsoil. Topsoil is the layer that is also present on the uppermost Earth's crust, just touched by O horizon. We also call A horizon. Okay, this topsoil contains loose layer of soil. It is richly supplied with minerals, nutrients, decomposed organic material. It is the major layer of the Earth's crust where maximum amount of humus is present. So, it is loose, I mean to say loosely compact. That is why plants' root grow well in this layer. Almost every type of plant's root can penetrate this layer in the source of nutrients, water and other useful materials. Actually, this layer, since it is loose, rich in different kinds of material, I mean to say it contains large number of different materials being mixed together. That is why it can hold water to the maximum capacity. I mean to say it has very high water retaining capacity. You can see the screen, please. In the screen, just below the O horizon, I have just moved my cursor. You can see this is A horizon, right? This is also black and dark in color due to the mixing up of large amount of humus and organic material. And because this layer is loose and has high water retaining capacity, plants grow very well there, and almost all types of plants project their root to this layer. Okay, the next one you can see in the board. The next one is subsoil. Okay, let us discuss on what subsoil is. Subsoil is the layer of soil just below the topsoil. Just below the topsoil there comes subsoil. Okay, subsoil. Here is something you need to understand. Subsoil. Number one, subsoil contains very less or no amount of humus in it. Contains very less or no amount of humus, means organic matter. Okay, it contains very less amount of organic matter, or say no organic matter. Next, it contains but it contains, I mean to say, though it does not contain organic materials and humus, it contains sufficient amount of minerals. Contains sufficient minerals. People say hard work always pays off. Like that, large trees somehow are capable of penetrating their root till subsoil. After doing such a great labor, let's say, they can absorb minerals present in subsoil. I mean to say, only the roots of larger trees, larger tree means which have longer lifespan, which are perennial tree. They live for hundreds of years, thousands of years, like sal, sisal, simul. The roots of these kind of plants are strong. They contain taproot system that is able to penetrate down the subsoil. Roots of larger tree may reach this layer. But since we discuss a lot about this topsoil, O horizon, and we are coming on subsoil, at least you might have guessed one thing. Subsoil is not as loose as O horizon, not as loose as A horizon. It is harder in nature. The soil particles or components there are packed tightly, so it is compacted layer of soil. That is why smaller plants cannot make their root grow down the subsoil. The roots are just confined within the topmost soil, that is A horizon. Means it is compact and hard layer. Compact and hard layer. Okay, and it contains slit, of course it contains sand and smaller pebbles too. See the screen once please. In the screen you can see the subsoil. Look at the subsoil. You can find it quite red in color, means it is not dark black in color, because no humus is present there, I said you. That is why it is of different color, because the texture is different, the composition of soil is different there. Let me read that paragraph which is just displayed on a screen. Subsoil or B horizon is the layer of soil just below the topsoil. It consists of very less organic matter. However, important metallic and non-metallic minerals that are useful for plants are present in this layer. This layer is quite compact and hard to dig. Roots of some larger tree reaches this layer. It contains sand, slate, clay and all the smaller pebbles. Just aside of this paragraph, under the logo of Kalika SD, you can see the subsoil that contains pebbles, slate, sand and other materials that are relatively larger than fine soil are present in subsoil. But I said you, it contains maximum amount of minerals in it, which are absorbed by roots of larger trees that are somehow able to come to this place. Okay. The next, here you can see again, once look the board, these are the points to be focused. Contains very less or no amount of organic matter, contains sufficient minerals, roots of larger tree may reach this layer, compact and hard layer is what subsoil is. Okay. Now next on, you must guess, right? It is bedrock. But before bedrock, we must talk about substratum. Okay, everybody, just focus here. Substratum. You might have heard this for the very first time. Substratum. Substratum is layer just below the subsoil, but just above the last layer of the soil profile, that is bedrock. Substratum does not contain humus, organic matter, no decomposers like fungi is present there. It is not better for any kind of plants because it only contains weathered rocks. Look at here, it only contains weathered rocks that are on the process of being broken down so that it is converted into soil. Means the rocks present in substratum are the weathered rocks. They are in the process of breaking down. They will ultimately be converted into soil, and when that soil is mixed up with minerals, humus and other nutrients, it becomes perfect soil where productivity will be very high of plants. So, substratum is the layer of weathered rocks. It is rich in pebbles only, let us say, means broken rocks from the large ancient parent rock. See the screen once there. There is written something about substratum. The layer of soil beneath the subsoil is substratum. It consists of pebbles, sand and weathered rocks. Soil is present less, means fine soil which contains organic matter like that, but contains more weathered rocks. Nothing like organic matters are present there. Okay, this is what substratum is. Just below the substratum, now I think you have made a guess. Below the substratum there is found bedrock, and you can see the picture, just the last picture there, which is labeled with yellow colored font. Bedrock itself is bedrock. See there, look, large sized rocks are compiled in such a way that it can even hold water without giving any places to seep into it. That is what bedrock is. Bedrock is the lowermost layer of soil profile, which is very hard and is unweathered. Means it will ultimately be broken down later after millions of years, fact, but till now it is very hard, very compact, from where even water does not seep into it. So, it holds water. It is the same place which holds water, maximum amount of water, from where we withdraw water out in our usable areas. Means hand pump, the pipe, underground pipe of hand pump can also be inserted up to this layer. So, this is all about bedrock. Let me just read that paragraph. This is the lowermost layer of the soil profile below the substratum. It is made up of unweathered rocks that are relatively harder and compact and larger. It forms the base of soil profile. And for your kind information, see the board once. This layer is also called R horizon, bedrock. The layer of soil profile, the lowermost layer, is also called R horizon. Okay. Our class ends with this horizon today. Tomorrow most probably we start soil conservation, soil erosion and methods of conservation of soil. I think you had a very good day and time with me today. Tomorrow we will be talking further. Have a very good day. Bye-bye everyone.